Hey guys, welcome back. Um, if you're new, my name is Abigail, and I make videos about special needs and health issues and feeding tubes. Um, it is Sunday night, and I've had a very busy couple of days. Um, let's see here. Friday night we had a game night. Saturday night we had singing practice, and then today's Sunday we had church. Some Sunday nights we have stuff, but this Sunday night we don't. So um, we have like a really busy Sunday morning and then come home and be restful the rest of the day. Um, so our church used to start at 10 o'clock. But we decided that we needed some more time so people didn't have to get there so early, so we changed it to 10:30 a while back. And now we leave at like a little after 9, get there a little bit before 10. We usually have a little bit of time to visit with people. They usually have snacks and coffee and stuff, and then they have prayer time, and then we have Sunday school, and then we have like a 10-minute break, and then we have church. So basically being on the platform is like get there, visit for like a little bit, 15 minutes maybe, then go to the prayer room, because if you're on the stage you gotta go to the prayer room, and then after that Sunday school, and then about 15-minute break, then service. But if you're a praise singer or on the platform before church, you gotta go to the back because they remind you of what songs they're singing, if there's any changes to what songs they're singing, and all that. So there's a lot to being on the platform, from going early to having different things that we do because we're on the platform. I also clean the nursery, but we do have some little ones that's been coming to church. So normally, I don't check the nursery as often as I used to, but I try to check it pretty often, mostly just making sure that the trash is taken out and that the toys are put away. Because we have like one of those like changing tables for like babies, and under that we normally keep like the books, and a lot of the kids like to go in there and like move the books around or the toys around, which is fine. I mean, the nursery are for the kids to play in, but I like to, after church, go in there, make sure it's all picked up for the next service. So if we have a little kid the next service, it's all prepared and ready for them. Um, and because I'm on a feeding tube, a constant feed, I I'm on it during Sunday school, but then at break time I turn my pump off and take it off long enough to sing, and then I turn it back on for service, and then I turn it off for altar call, and then I turn it back on after service is completely over. And the reason why I do that is if there's like a kink in the cord in any way, it will beep really loud, and that's supposed to let me know that if it's kinked, I'm not getting nutrition at that moment. But you know, during church, like when I'm singing, I don't want it to cause a distraction, or when people are praying, I don't want that to cause a distraction. So those are the two times during church that I have it off, but it's for like short periods. I think the singing usually is probably about 30 minutes, and then the altar call is, we don't really time the altar, we don't time the altar call, but it's probably around that time, that long, so it's not like a long period of time. But those are just specific situations where we don't want my pump going off, causing a distraction. So yeah, I got back home, and we did our like evening routine, which is get home from church and change into comfortable clothes and basically relax the rest of the evening. I actually didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night. There's just, I don't know. I don't really know why. For one, I'm a night owl. I don't know. I feel like I'm awake during the night. I don't know why. I feel like I can like stay up late without it affecting me too much. But then I'm also on my pump during the night, so you know, if I roll over a certain way, it will beep on me. Or there was a time a few nights ago where my formula got too hot, and it like got, what is it called, like clumpy, and it wouldn't go through, so I had to like completely change the bag, and it was this whole big thing. So basically what I'm saying is I never really know what a night holds for me, because I feel like most nights goes pretty good, but you know, there's some nights where, you know, something random can happen. You know, like, I don't know, maybe my bag needs to be changed early, or maybe I didn't put enough formula in and it ends up almost running out, or you know, you just don't know. So I feel like nighttime, sometimes it's kind of hard for me to sleep. But that's okay, because whenever I have a hard time sleeping, I usually just watch something in my room quietly so I don't like wake up the whole house. I don't know, I think it could be that before I was on constant feeds, I used to have a habit of like sleeping on my stomach. I think that was, you know, just, I don't really know if it was a sensory thing really, but that was one thing that was just like always like a comfortable sleeping position for me. But now that I'm on a constant feed, whenever I move a certain way, if the pump doesn't like it, like if that movement like kinks the pump, it will beep on me. So some of my sleeping positions I really have to be careful on, because I have to make sure that the pump doesn't beep. So I think that that could be part of it, is that I have to find a way that I can lay down and sleep in a comfortable position for me that um is not gonna make my pump go off. Um so yeah. I'm trying to think of anything else. I spent some time with my little brother today, or tonight actually, before bed. I spent some time with him. Trying to think of any other updates. Oh, I don't think I filmed like putting like my new bag on and everything on the feeding tube, but, or the pump, but I haven't like filmed my nighttime routine, I don't think. But One of the things I do before I go to bed is I flush my tube with water. But I make sure it's bottled water because it's supposed to, something about it. I think it's supposed to be bottled water. So that's what I use, and I flush it, my tube, before I go to bed, and then whenever I first wake up in the morning, and then sometime really early in the morning, my mom will come in and flush it for me early in the morning. So that's how that goes. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Some people are might be kind of confused about what I meant about like my stomach being sore and all of that. If you're confused about that, long story short, I got my buttons placed and my feeding tube buttons, and it wasn't really, the soreness wasn't going away. So finally, after a while, we were like, because I have gastroparesis from a previous surgery, which is where my stomach is partially paralyzed, the pain was coming from that. And it's more like uncomfortable kind of pain than it is like, it's not like a, oh no, I'm in pain and like miserable or anything like that. It's just kind of like a uncomfortable type of pain. So, for those that were wondering about that, that's what that is. It's been uncomfortable, but I take it really well. Also my tubey pads, the things that go over my tube, to help with like leaking and things like that. I do change it. Sorry, I do change it once a day. The pad that goes over my tube. If it doesn't have anything gross on it, then I will keep it on. But then if it's not clean, then I will put it in, like, I have a stack of dirty ones, and then I have this bag that I put them in, put my tubey pads in, and I wash them all together, so that they're like, most of them are clean all at the same time. So, and I also got to clean under my tubes, both tubes. I do it like twice a day, and then my J tube, I'm supposed to flush like every 4 hours, but my G tube, because it's only for venting, I only flush it once a day. So anyways, just a little bit of an update on that. That's for the new people, or the people that haven't watched in a while. Anyways, thank you all for watching. It means a lot when y'all watch my videos. Be sure to subscribe if you're new, hit the notification bell, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye, everyone.